long round, said all he come for was fun. Now I loved Eileen since we first met, and on her those torches were set. The sides of his eyes were angel-like white, the kind of blues you can see in the night. No holsters, his smile was his gun. Well, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? And who you on the run from? Cotton Eye Joe. I hadn't seen my love for near a week. The same amount I didn't see that sneak. Then a bounty man pulled up, quick as the rain, asking if I knew a man with a peculiar name. Then he told the truth I just couldn't bear. Joe brought disaster where
All right.
the hearts of girls
Hello. We're here ready to do the review of the games.
had a heart made out of
So
concrete
with that,
no doubt
we'll
he's
turn it on over to Art Department.
We started the Friday game, which was the Greek Geek Night. We met a whole bunch of new characters whose names I cannot say or am not going to remember. I'll be completely honest.
We'll get them.
Because I haven't painted the minis yet, and half of you naming them unknown or no name character. That doesn't help me.
Yes. When you make minis and you don't give them names, it doesn't help the Art
It
Department.
doesn't help my little poor brain. But we met them at a little tavern where a lot of them have secrets. And they met someone who was creepy. She was a fate, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so she was like, "Oh, and you did this, and you did that, and so she was nice and creepy, and she's like, the Oracle has foreseen that you will be the heroes, and they were all like, cool. And Kaya's a little Kaya, Kuya, Laboringa. She was all like, I already I remember that bit.
Yeah.
And then they heard rumors of a giant boar that was sent by the Titans to punish the people for praying to the gods. Or the old gods, was it? Or just the gods? I can't remember.
The gods in general.
The gods in general. And so then they were like, cool, we'll go take care of your boar problem. And they talked to a group of hunters who had just come back and lost someone to the boar. And then they were going to meet up bright and early the next morning. I don't remember. Did the fate lady tell them her name? I don't remember it.
Yeah, she's a poet.
She's a poet. Yeah. And she's like, 2 hunters are coming tomorrow to help you, or 2 trackers, whatever it was. And they were like, well, what are their names? And she was like, it's not important. And then the next morning when they met her, she had learned their names, and she kept looking at the one wrong, like weirdly. And they were like, no one inside checked it. I totally knew that dude was going to die. The minute the poet starts looking at you weird, you're going to die. And so they went up to go fight a boar, and it was a big, beautiful boar. I had 2 different minis, and I wasn't sure which one we were going to use. And I liked them both. They were very pretty. So they fought a boar, and it tried to kill Calliope?
Mhm.
Yes! So it knocked Calliope out. And we had a moment where we thought Calliope was dead, but then we realized they had put some one of the wizard armors on that gives them extra HP, and so they weren't dead, which was very relieving because it was one of the few minis I had actually started to get painted. And then everyone worked really well together, and they took the damn thing out. And Calliope was kind of nervous about having almost died, and was all like, and then like Kaya, not Kaya, was it Kaya that tried to comfort her? Yes, and she was all like, "Don't touch me," which is how I respond when people try to touch me. Minus you, I like you. And so then, also we found that Kaya has a dragon she's trying to reclaim. Although it's supposedly all the dragons are dead. But she's like, oh, nope, they're not. They're not. I'm gonna find my new one. So that she's got a little secret. Bobby's character Jace has a Xeno weapon, and if you do not do that on a nat 20, I'm gonna be so mad at you, Bobby. I'm gonna be so mad at you. Almost as mad as I was at you for almost dying in another cave. Stop it with the caves. Yup. And then their poor healer. What was her name? I already forgot. It's like something with an E. Asperia? Asperius. What's the healer's name? With an E.
And now you messed me up because you tried it, and now I can't.
Asperia, Aspario, Aspiri, boo boo pee poo.
Was it Hestia?
I don't remember. No, I thought
Hesperia.
Hesperia. Okay, so it's not with an E at all, guys. But I had a very cleric moment of, you morons, stop going down. Which was funny to me. And so then like they defeated the boar, and then they burned the boar to one of the gods, and they all got a little boon out of it. And then they took all the other stuff, and they buried the dead bodies of the people the boar had killed, and gave them 2 gold each to pay for the ferryman, because you don't want them to have to wait on the beach, because they have to wait on the beach for 100 years as shades if they don't have their money to pass over. Which also notes characters. Make sure you always have 2 gold on you. Sorry, I just hit the mic. I have no idea how loud that probably was. Rupee, knock it off. And then they also took a spear back to the one guy's family.
Yeah, a silvered spear.
A silvered spear. And he was all like, the family was all like, they were sad that he was dead, but like, oh, he served the heroes. Like, he's on the, he's going to the good place, basically, because he died in service of the heroes. And then, and then like they were promised golden arrows, and everyone was like, cool, that's why we'll go kill this boar. We want these golden arrows. And she was like, their guide lady, their poet was all like, if the oracle lets me give you the arrows, which I thought was kind of shady after the fact. And so then now they have to go find the oracle. Yeah, they never got that back. Whoopsie. And then Thursday never did get that spear back to campaign 1. Okay, so then they were like, cool, we'll go see the oracle. And they get down, like they get all the way up to where the oracle's temple is supposed to be. And that's when that stupid poet chick, I just don't like this poet chick. I'm not even gonna lie, guys, she irritates me. I don't know why. I think it's because it's one of those things like, I have visions, I know everything. And I'm like, beep them, why don't you know this? But she was all like, oh yeah, I haven't heard from the oracle in like a few weeks. Girl, you couldn't have told us that before we climbed this damn mountain. Anyways, I don't think they climbed a mountain, but you know what I mean. And then so like they were like, okay, fine. So they go in to try to like go to the oracle, and immediately like these smoke methods come up, and they're all like, they're like, dude, we're here to see the oracle. Let us through. And the smoke method got a little cocky look on his face, like, that's why I'm going to kill you. And then so the smoke methods went after them. And they were holding their ground against the smoke methods until they realized once you kill a smoke method, it pops and then like damages everyone around you. And so like they went, and then it had a stupid frost breath, and they were all clumped up at first. So then everyone had to unclump. But they killed all the smoke methods, and Jace is stable but unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where we ended.
Yeah, there were steam methods.
Steam methods, smoke methods. They're the same damn thing. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. And And that was that. And then we had Old Gods, where no level 1s are dead, yes. On either level 1 night. We'll see what happens on Sunday. Because they're level...
They got to 2.
Oh, that's not fair. We're still level 1. Jerks. Okay, so... All Gods, North Carolina. They, we're still trying to leave the Bramblewood woods. I can't talk at all, guys. And we had ended last week on a Nat 1. So we got our Jam Intrusion, which was the scary ass antlered 8-legged wannabe deer Wendigo motherfucker who's just scary as hell. And I did not like that picture. And he was all like, I want to eat you. Open yourself up to us, Ivy. And that prompted a big hell no from the rest of the group. Yeah, it is wearing a rotting corpse. It looks somewhat like a deer, except it has 8 legs and golden antlers. Mm-hmm. I'm going deformed.
Insectoid legs.
Yeah, I'm going deformed Wendigo. Just my opinion. And then so it was all like, we open it up. We want to eat you, Ivy. And the rest of us went, nah, we're good. We're running. Except we tried to run and the thing got in front of us. And then we were all like, and it was like, we have to work together to defeat this thing. But none of us could think because we were all peeing our pants at that time. And Ivy was like, I got dynamite in my bag. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to try dynamite. But then Ivy wound up making a deal with it that we would provide it information about people who have powers, and then we get some control over the green. And then we all got these little matching birthmarks that are the shape of our county in random places on our bodies. And then we went to Grandma's house.
And he said his name, and it sounded like Hornet Head.
Yeah, it sounded like Hornet Head, but it was not. And yes, you can see me on stream going, Hornet Head, trying to say it real fast to see what it sounds like, but it's fine. And now, so we went to Grammy's house, and we rested for the night. And then we came back to Avery County, and when we came back, it was like the trees were slightly bowing and the wind was all nice, and we felt all sure-footed. That's not good at all, guys. That's scary. And then we were like, all right, well, I forgot when Ivy and Charlie talked. Charlie kind of realized that maybe Ivy has made worse deals than him. And Basil's 100% convinced that we're all witches now, because he called us a coven. And then so we went to the river to check, because we got the crown now, so we can go to the river and we can pick a date within the last year to see what happened there. And so we picked the date that the first person who disappeared was. And so then we was like, it was like, oh, there's a guy with a gun that's forcing him to come with them. And so we found out that like most of the people who are disappearing are being taken to the plantations, the tobacco plantations, right? Tobacco plantations. And so we were trying to figure it out, like how could we like figure out where they are and all this other stuff, and how could we make Ivy the new warden and yada 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 yada. And then it occurred to Ruby to like kindly ask the spring that we were standing at, and the spring was all like, I will tell you. And so that we found out from the spring basically that the warden right now has the heart of the warder, which is what we need Ivy to become, and that we have to stop the heart for Ivy to become the new warder. Now, we're not quite sure how he has the heart, or if he's technically the warder, or if he has Ivy's parents because her dad was the warder, or if maybe he has Ivy's mom and is forcing the dad, or if he's done something to the mom and is using the kids as leverage. It's very confusing. All we know is the warden's a bastard. So we're going to start a rumor about the they were trying to figure out how we could lure the warden into like a trap, basically, into trying to come collect someone, and then we ambush him. And everyone was like, well, I could do this and I could do this. And Basil's like, motherfucker, I think I might be the best bait. Because he already hates Basil, because Basil already made an article about him being a lousy at his job. So, what we're planning is that we're going to start a big smear campaign against him, and then I'm going to leave town and hopefully get transported back to the river so that he could try to kidnap me and they can ambush him. Because we can't burn down the tobacco field because it's 11 acres. No, it's 11 miles. Yeah. But if I do get caught, I am going to burn down the tobacco factory. Plants, whatever. That's all I got. So that was tonight. And it was very creepy. And that's all I got. You got anything?
Not too much. I think that's all the reviews. Had a lot of fun with all of that. And tomorrow we are back to Taldore.
Taldore!
We decide what they're going to work on next and such. But yeah, I think that is essentially it.
Any one-shots this Sunday?
I don't have any scheduled, so not.
Stick in for episode 2 of the agents. They are dealing with contraband and trying to save a goblin by becoming the port authority.
Yeah. Though I meant to schedule one, so I'll probably schedule one for next week.
Okay.
I was hoping to get one up, but I did not.
One shot maybe next week.
Around to
it. Drakkenheim 10 a.m. is no longer a thing. Creed is really fighting for We Survived Drakkenheim shirts, but I told him no because he didn't complete the thing.
Yeah, didn't do it.
Still an opening on Monday night?
I'm not sure if Creed's going to it or not.
Oh, that's true. Rip Drakkenheim. I'm okay with it, and I will admit why. Of all the games, I am not a fan of Drakkenheim. And it's nothing to do with the module. Like their villains are great. I don't like insurmountable odds. I personally don't like that. I like having to manage my resources to the point of exhaustion, like with Dragonlance. But I was not a fan of Drakkenheim.
Yeah, because Drakkenheim, these encounters that randomly occur that are meant to just beat you down.
Yeah,
like they're meant to cause.
And I'm not a fan of that.
To make you go through. Yeah, where like there's and that's like dark.
Also,
that's gothic dark fantasy, right?
Also,
where there is no hope.
My poor ridiculous hands, which I just sliced my hand open. I don't know if you can even see it. Yeah, I don't know how I did it. I didn't feel it. But I am so glad not to have to paint like 30 of one mini.
Yeah.
Because that is Drakkenheim. It's like, oh, the ratlings. There's 36 of them you need to paint.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with Drakkenheim is just understand that's that genre.
It is that genre. I was not a fan. I was not a fan. Some people love it. I think it's great to listen to. I don't think I would ever enjoy it. It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, it was funny though because we had
I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm not in a good headspace because I broke all the minis that are supposed to go out in the mail. So I need to restart them all. So I'm in a bad mood. But for Planescape, I mean, I enjoy variety, so I'm not going to have a problem with Planescape. I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, the thing is they have to do glitches of characters.
Yeah, I know.
That come through, yeah.
Oh, let me just, like, seriously.
So we'll probably do, like, either a top 3 or top 5 of them or something.
Yeah, I have 12 minis to get through still, which is 24 hours worth of work for me because I'm anal retentive. And then I think I still need to get Wednesday's level 3s out and even printed.
Yeah. Well, they're going to use Planescape isn't until January 14th.
Yeah, I know.
So, it's not...
I don't want to think about it. I'm so tired, y'all.
Okay, we won't make you think about it.
Thank you.
It's all good.
Can I just make cute boars and things? My boar was so cute today, guys.
It was a cute boar.
So cute. There's so many cute minis for this Greek campaign that are just warped as hell. Oh, that's what I forgot! While fighting the ice methods, we found out that Aiden's character.
Paul's character.
Paul's character. Why is it Aiden? Paul's character. What was the name? Son of a bitch. Calliope is a Medusa
Yes.
because she snake bit someone, and I was like, yay!
Yeah, because we do have the Medusa race in this, which is very fun.
It made me so happy. I love the Medusas; they're so pretty.
Yeah.
That was it. I forgot.
Yeah, and there's some really good
That was my
like
highlight.
siren and essentially mermaid race stuff in this
Yep,
one
yep,
too.
yep.
So they do really good. They're going like the.
There's so many good ones. Oh, that's like Kaya, whatever Julie's character's name is, like a couple centuries old.
Yeah.
It's cool because I like it too. Is because like the poet fate person dropped a couple like hints at like people's backstories, but nothing like solid. And then we got a little like strings here and there, and so it was a really good episode. Sorry. Yes, I will save the boar. I made 2. They're very pretty. They're celestial boars, right? I don't remember what they were called. Celestial boars, yeah. And I made them all pretty, and they look nothing like the description in the book because the white is boring. And that's all I got on that. Well, you got anything for me? Am I missing anything?
I think that's it. I think that's the review.
That's it.
We got all the rest stuff. Thanks, people, for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow in the more games.
Yep. Nighty night. Everybody go get sleep. It's 2 a.m.
It's true.
Go to bed.